Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Xochitl. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with all of my videos, keto, beauty, lifestyle, and everything in between. Today, I wanted to do a video talking about my favorite snacks while on the keto diet. And I know there's a bunch of you who have been messaging me, like, how do I get started with keto? Or what snacks do you really like? And I wanted to just kind of talk about, now that I've been on keto for over 4 months, what snacks I have found that I love to either I can just quick grab and go, or just in between, especially maybe in the beginning of the keto diet where you're trying to figure out like what you can eat, trying to kind of get that feeling of fullness as you figure out like your fats, your proteins, and all that. You can really incorporate snacks. But one thing I want to say about snacking on keto, not just keto, but any diet, you can snack, you can indulge, you can have a little bit here and there. But if you're trying to specifically maybe do like certain things like weight loss, you know, while you want to hit your macros on keto specifically, say, you also want to make sure you're at a deficit when it comes to your calorie intake as well. Like any diet, you can, as long as it fits within either your macros, your calorie intake, go ahead and enjoy it. But on keto, specifically snacking can be, I don't want to say a little bit dangerous, but it can kind of be, you really got to kind of keep track of how much you can eat. Or any diet, actually. You don't want to just be munching. Try to measure out, add it to whatever, you know, calculator you're using, whether it's the carb manager app, whatever type of app, just make sure it fits in and go ahead and enjoy. But I've tried many different snacks. Most of them I have really liked, and most of them I've repurchased as well. So I want to talk about what are my favorite snacks on keto if you feel like you just need a little something and you want it to be a healthy keto snack. I wanted to do this video specifically for those of you who are like, oh my God, I need something. I'm about to cheat. Screw it. I'm over keto. No, here are some snacks that maybe hold you through. Get those different textures that you want, that you need, that you crave, and how to help you maybe continue on the keto diet. A lot of these you can get from Costco, which are amazing. Get them in bulk, especially if there's like 2 or more of you doing this, or that way you don't have to repurchase it. It's cheaper, save a lot of money. Some of these, it's just something quick and easy that you can make, store in the fridge, store in the cabinet, and just kind of munch on the side. So, talking about my newest additions to my favorite kind of keto snacks, and I have pictures here. These are from Costco. So, one that I actually just went to go munch on right now is a moon cheese. So, little cheese bites. I feel like when I was first starting the keto diet, I kind of tried like little, kind of like Parmesan Crisp cheese curds, and I wasn't a fan of them. Or actually, before keto, I remember my friend had bought some from like Target. I was like, ew, what is this? But I've been on keto for a while. Delicious. So moon cheese from Costco is great, and I've been munching on that. They're dangerously good, so you just gotta be a little bit careful. But I feel like because of the cheddarness of it, I don't eat too much for too long. I'm not mindlessly kind of just snacking. The other option that we bought, Frankie actually bought these both at the same time. He couldn't decide. He didn't know which ones were going to be better, but I like that he did buy both, so now we kind of know, and I kind of munch on them for 2 different reasons. So the second one are the Parmesan Crisps from Costco as well, and these I personally don't use to like put in like a little bowl to munch on, measure out. These I will munch on, or I'll put specifically, these are delicious. These are hot fire in a salad. So I actually just made a Caesar salad, and I'll actually probably film that for the next what I eat in the day. But I made a Caesar salad, and I added the Parmesan Crisp as like a crouton replacement. I can't wait for my next Caesar salad. So if you've been on keto, you're gonna love salads with these Parmesan Crisps. They're also good for like soups, if you wanna add in casseroles, just to kind of get that crunch factor, because on their own, tasting them, the Parmesan is actually just a little too potent. It's just a little bit too strong to just kind of munch on like I would on the moon cheese. But hey, if you like a strong cheese, go for it. But I think these like incorporate into something else delicious. Like I am actually prepping my chicken today for my Caesar salad to enjoy, and I can't wait with those Parmesan crisps. So two different things if you want something to add to kind of like your snack meal, and maybe snack on the side just a couple extras to get that taste, or the moon cheese, delicious. So the first kind of official like keto snack thing that we bought from Costco, which officially says keto approved, was the Costco Keto Snack mix. So it is this bag right here, and it's macadamias, pecans, pepitas, almonds, and probiotic cheese balls. The cheese balls. That's how I kind of got into like the moon cheese and the cheese balls, because like I said before, I had tried like the cheese balls kind of like as a healthy snack option. My friend brought it over for like wine night once. I was like, ew. Now I really like them for keto. But the only thing about this is that I feel like they give you a crap ton of those pepitas, which is what, like sunflower seeds. That's like all there's like left in here. I'll probably throw in some of that moon cheese just to kind of mix it up. Like they're good, but I'm just like, come on. And they really limit the amount of macadamias, which makes sense because macadamias are so freaking expensive. But if you want a great mix, I love this one. For kind of like a wine and cheese night, minus the wine because that's not really cute. There's a debate about wine and keto, but for more of that kind of stuff that you know, that you love, and that you know, cheese, I love prosciutto. Prosciutto is one of my favorite keto snacks. I like to kind of snack on, I'll usually do like 1 or 2 slices of prosciutto before dinner as I'm prepping my dinner. But prosciutto, some other cold cuts are also keto approved, but prosciutto is my favorite. I buy my prosciutto from Aldi because it's way cheaper. If there's more of you in the house or you really love prosciutto and you can fit it in for your macros like every day or something, get it from Costco as well. Very affordable kind of like prosciutto cold cut packages. Some of them wrapped with like cheese and stuff because cheese is keto. Just want to be careful with your cheese intake in general. Don't want to do too much cheese where it's dirty keto. But from Aldi, they have like 2 different options that I've talked about like on my Instagram. I love them both. One I prefer a little bit more. It's like $1 more, so it's like maybe $4 for a pack of prosciutto because it has a little bit more of that saltiness to it. But if you want to save some money for like less than $3, I believe, they have the same amount. It's just not as salty. I like my prosciutto a little bit salty. Hopefully I can screen grab the options, but delicious. You can get it from Aldi. Also from Aldi, get your cheese from Aldi. So much cheaper than like your traditional grocery stores, whether it's Mariano's, Jewel here in Chicago. What's the other grocery store? Whole Foods for sure. Aldi has very, very affordable cheese options. So whatever your cheese preference is, I specifically like to just get a block of cheddar cheese and then cut it into little squares. You can measure it out so you can fit into your macros especially. And for me, like if I'm like kind of just hungry and I want something, just munching on tiny little cheese cubes and 1 or 2 slices of prosciutto, and I was like, ooh, it's kind of like we had wine and cheese night without the wine. You get to enjoy. But it also, I like getting the little cubes of cheese, and you know, the smaller the better because then it just feels like you're eating more. But that's just something in between the day if I feel like I need just a little something extra, if I got room in my macros. Delicious. Now for my sweet tooth people, I'm not a super sweet tooth, but I will crave it from, you know, now and then. Costco is going to answer your prayers with these. You might want to get 2 of them. These are the keto almond bites from Costco, and I think 5 of them, it's like 1 gram net carb each or something. That's like the portion. So 5 of them, 5 gram net carbs. Totally, if you can save those net carbs for your diet, that's the only thing you got to be careful about. Also, read the ingredients for these so you know specifically you're not going over your net carbs or you're not going over your calories. That's something to keep in mind, especially with like nuts and stuff when you're mindlessly just kind of chewing and stuff. But keto almond bites, I think Frankie discovered these at Costco. He was desperate for something sweet. We were making our own baked goods. I was making, he was assisting. He's a good assistant. But I get lazy sometimes. I don't want to bake every single weekend or like every other day because like I was trying to keep them on keto with these sweets. But the keto almond bites, that's all they are. Just little bites, have maybe like 2 or 3 depending how many net carbs you have left or whatever your limit is for the day. Oh, these are delicious. I don't know how to describe them. Almost, I want to say it's like a coconutty, but not really coconut. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's like perfect. If you just need something like a little baked good, just pop 1 or 2 in your mouth and that'll just kind of relieve that craving for you. So if you're craving that sugar hard, that's a great one. The other one that I think is a quick and easy, affordable option for like a sweet tooth, maybe like ice cream, frozen blueberries. Be careful with frozen blueberries though, because the net carbs are definitely higher. So it's like maybe like a 4th cup or so. I think that'll hit the spot. That'll keep you from going too high above net carbs. But frozen blueberries, delicious. I think frozen blueberries was the first kind of like almost sweet tooth incorporation thing that I did before we bought actual like sweets like this, and that hit the spot just right. Plus it feels like the texture of it's like almost like you're having ice cream, so it's really like a treat, but they're really blueberries. And honestly, once I'm done with keto, I'm gonna continue to buy frozen blueberries because I was like, hey, like I don't have to worry about the net gram carbs as much, and I can just have but we like to buy in bulk. Once again, Costco, just a big old bag of frozen blueberries, do like a 4th cup or so, depending, you know, how much you want to keep your net carbs down. If you can't get to Costco, another easy, simple, very delicious, sweet tooth kind of curb that craving is going to be dark chocolate. And once again, go to Aldi, because I remember I was trying to find some dark chocolate for Frankie specific, all the sweet tooth stuff to hold Frankie into keto with me. But I remember I went to Jewel. Dark chocolate ain't cheap, man. But at Aldi, way cheaper. I think it's like 4 or 5 of them for like $2 or so. So try to find as much keto stuff in Aldi as you can. You're gonna save so much money, or even Costco than your other traditional spots. But the higher the cacao percentage, the better that it's going to be for you on keto. So I think that's just something like a tiny little bar, and just kind of snack on that and curb that craving. Now, if you really, really need that ice cream taste on keto, I've got 2 options. One of them is my favorite, one of them is Frankie's favorite. Both delicious. But at my local Jewel, if you're here in Chicago, whatever the equivalent would be, a lot of grocery stores will probably have them, maybe even like Target too. I've seen different options, but actual like little pints of ice cream, kind of like, you know, Ben & Jerry's sizes. I know sometimes Baskin Robbins does those little pints of ice cream. Enlightened brand, they have keto ice cream options, and they are pretty freaking delicious. We have tried the peanut butter fudge, and then I forgot what other one it was. They only have certain flavors that are keto, so make sure to read the label. It'll say on their keto, and it'll say like 1 gram net carb, because not all of them are. There'll be like healthier options, but not necessarily keto. We tried the peanut butter fudge chocolate, and then I think one of them was just peanut butter. They have a pecan one, but I think my favorite was probably like the peanut butter fudge. So it's mostly peanut butter with a little bit of fudge. Delicious. A little bit more on the expensive side, kind of like those Ben & Jerry's prices, $5 for a pint of ice cream. Usually we would buy the Baskin Robbins ones. We would buy them when they're on sale. But these I haven't seen. I think maybe $1 off on sale. Let me know if there's anywhere else you can kind of find them for cheaper, but those are delicious if you really need that ice cream. And just make sure you, once again, kind of portion it out, because you should not, no matter what, if it's keto ice cream or regular ice cream, don't eat the whole pint. But I think just a couple scoops there and you're good to go. You'll feel full on your own. The other ice cream option is my favorite. It's the keto ice cream bars from Costco, and these actually do go on sale. We had just missed the sale though, which sucks. But these are basically like eating a keto Klondike bar. It just feels like eating a Klondike bar. Like, these are pretty freaking delicious. I actually told my aunt about them. She ran and got them. She's like, oh my god, they're just so good. These are my favorite, because I think the keto options for that Enlightened, they didn't have just a chocolate, which I love, just chocolate. And I'm not too big of a peanut butter person. Like, it's fine, but I'm not like obsessed with it. So I'm just like, yeah, this is really good for, you know, an ice cream. But these keto Klondike bars, delicious. So let me know if you guys try ice cream route, which one you prefer. But the ones from Costco, I definitely prefer. Like, what would you do for a Klondike bar, you know? Now, if you're more like me, I personally, not as big of a sweet tooth. I am more of a chip person. I need that crunch. I want that crunch. I love that crunch, which is why I fell in love with the moon cheese and the Parmesan Crisps. So, couple of chip options, because honestly I feel like that's where I was struggling, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fall off so hard. But A little bit more expensive option are protein chips, Quest protein chips, which I can find at Target. You can order them online at Walmart. I haven't been to a Walmart store in forever because they're like really packed right now. But I found them online at Walmart, and you can also find them on Amazon, probably a couple of other places right now. But specifically, if you want to see them in stores, you can get them at Target. And we've tried the barbecue chips, and I think kind of like the nacho flavored type of chips. Delicious. So if you really need a chip, I think those two flavors for sure I love. There's another one that's supposed to be like their top flavor, and then they have like maybe more of like a tortilla chip one. Oh, but you can find them at your local Target, and where you gotta find them is not the traditional chip aisle section. It's gonna be like the health section. Weird, I guess, because it's protein chips. But if anything, they're a little bit more on the expensive side, $2.50 per bag. So, I know, but if you really need a chip, it's worth it. And honestly, I feel like after we bought I think like a 4-pack or something from Target, I ended up ordering, I think it was a 12-pack, like a 6 or no, I think like a 12-pack. I was like, you know what, let me invest here because I'm gonna need this to survive. But after a while, you kind of just, once you get your macros down, your fats, your proteins, and your carbs, you kind of feel like full enough where you don't need it. And honestly, for that bag, I've never eaten a whole bag myself. I've never felt like I've needed to eat a whole bag myself. And they're not even that big. They're just like a regular small bag of chips, like what back in the day used to be maybe like a quarter bag, 50 cents. What are they costing now these days? But me and Frankie always share it, and I never feel like, I don't need my chips. You know, I'm just like, yeah, half a bag is just enough. That's all that I need. If you want a more affordable option in order to kind of get that chip taste, that chip texture, pork rinds. Pork rinds. So for me, I have never been a pork rind person. Chicharrón, I have never been. The only chicharrón that I like is the ones that the elotero sells, which is basically, what is it, like a flour base? I don't actually like traditional pork rinds. And I remember when we first tried them on keto, I was like, oh, like it doesn't taste like anything. It's so plain. Like I tried dipping it with stuff, but I was like, I can't. I've been on keto so long, I have come around. I really like pork rinds. But I think what got me into pork rinds was trying these spicy pork rinds. And I've tried a bunch of different flavors. I feel like they're all pretty good. Like the Vintner's ones. They have some, Clancy's from Aldi. And a couple of different options. I think the spicy ones kind of got me into it. And I feel like the fact that I've been on keto so long really got me into it. So now pork rinds. I specifically like pork rinds. I actually don't mind them plain. But of course, you gotta have something on there. So honestly, go ahead and put some hot sauce on it. Put some Valentina on it. Maybe you have some Frank's Red Hot. But pork rinds are gonna be the perfect option, affordable option to use for like dips. So what's keto friendly? Guacamole. Make some guacamole. Use the pork rinds to dip. My other favorite yummy kind of a treat snack, but it's also keto proof, buffalo chicken dip. So good with, pork rinds. The other option that I also really love is spinach dip. Super easy and simple. If maybe you're not a fan of pork rinds, another option is going to cost you a little bit more. But also, if you want a more traditional tortilla chip texture, taste, and look, cut the carb flatbreads. I think I've mentioned cut the carb flatbreads in most of my keto videos, but these are definitely on the expensive side. I think it's like 12 sheets. We always buy like a pack of 24. It's like 12 sheets, and I'll use a discount code from somebody. I don't have one yet, but 12 sheets, and I've gotten free shipping too so far. 12 sheets for $22. So, no, 24 sheets for $22, almost like $1 a sheet or something. But these are very fine, thin sheets, and you can heat them up just quickly for a tortilla texture. You can, do a wrap texture. You can do a burrito. You can fry them up, whether in an air fryer or with like avocado oil. There's your tortilla chip. Use it for the guacamole, the chicken dip, the spinach dip. Delicious. It's gonna cost you a little bit more. So, unless you've been on keto long enough, go ahead and try the pork rinds. Or maybe if you already love pork rinds, like the possibilities are endless with different types of like dips or salsa and stuff like that. So go with the pork rinds. Costco also has a huge bag of pork rinds. The pork rinds I've been trying to find, if anybody knows where else I can find them, are supposedly Slim Jim has a squealing hot version of the pork rinds, and they're supposed to be delicious, maybe similar to Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I found them on Amazon, but I think it's like $4 a bag. I don't know. I do have an Amazon gift card now. I might have to do it. Apparently certain Walmarts have them. I haven't really seen them in stores yet. So if you've seen them in kind of like a neutral store selection, where's the best place to get them for the best price? Let me know down below. So those were all my current favorite keto snacks that I like to kind of have in rotation. I won't buy all of these at once and just kind of, you know, mix it up in between, because sometimes, yes, we need a little bit of snack, a little bit of post-dinner snack. The big thing is just portion control and enjoy it. The one very new snack that I have not tried, I know people are going to comment about this because, you know, if you know, you know, I'm a hot Cheeto addict. Apparently, Schoolyard Snacks came out with a keto hot Cheeto puff. I know, I know. I'm trying to hold back though. I might have to pull the triggers. I might have to do it soon. But the only thing that's kind of keeping me from it is that they're so expensive. And they only come in a pack of 24 and 12. So, I'll show you guys. They look exactly like hot Cheeto puffs. And those are some of my favorites. But it's like, I think for a 12 pack, it's like $27. So like $2.50 a bag once again. Like the protein chips, which I bought before, but I know I should just get them. If I can get like a 6-pack, I think I would most willing be able to do it, just because I'm like, what if they're not good? So maybe I can convince my friend Megan to split one with me. But they have the Flamin' Hot Keto Puffs and they have the Cheese Puffs. I know, I'm so curious. Let me know, should I do it? Would you guys want to see a review on those? I really want to taste them and review them because I have to know before like I stop keto. Even if I have to stop keto, maybe I'll just still treat myself and see if that's a better option. But let me know if you guys would love to see a review, whether here on YouTube or on my Instagram, quick, what my thoughts are on those. But so far, I have my list of a couple more affordable options and some a little bit higher price, like the cut the carb and the protein chips, but worth it. If you're struggling with kind of maybe incorporating some snacks, or you feel like you just really need a snack, whatever texture craving you're missing, hopefully something here on this list can kind of help that and help you continue on your keto journey. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what other types of keto videos, keto like how-tos, how do you begin, stuff about my journey you guys want to see, and I'll be happy to do those for you. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time.